I see. So witches can practice any type of magic, but are limited in how much they can learn. Whereas with Elven, you can learn more than one type of... You can learn only one type of magic, but can learn a lot more about that magic. In basic words, yes. It can be more complicated than that, though. Like, some witches and warlocks are more talented in certain areas of magic, like potion making, for example. And some Elven can learn multiple types of magic, but only after they've mastered one type. The type they were born with, usually. And which is why Elven elders are more revered and respected, is just because they usually know more magic than everyone else. Is it true then that Elven are immortal? No. We do live for a very long time though, but no. Depending on how powerful the Elven is that kind of determines how long they live. But no, I don't think there's ever been an Elven that's lived forever. I mean, no. That's interesting. It seems like Elven are very different than how I was raised to believe. I think that's the case for a lot of people. But speaking of magic, I actually have a few questions for you, if you wouldn't mind. I've been spending the last hour asking you all my questions. Ask me anything. Alright, so I wanted to ask first about the Ender. Do you know anything about the Ender, or maybe, like, about the Ender Dragon? I doubt I know more than you. I wish I could help with that. Alright, do you know anything about this, necklace I have? I don't know if you can see it, but it's, like, in my hand. Unfortunately, I've never seen anything like that before. Alright. Okay, do you have... I read in a book, I found recently about these, this group of people who were in, like... this guy found this painting with this group of people in, like, these, white robes, and they were doing, like, some sort of ceremonial thing. Do you happen to know anything about, like, a group of people in white robes? I know that's not very specific, but maybe you'll know. Actually, yes. I remember in my hometown there was a statue of a man. I asked one of the scholars in school about it, and they said he was just some old guy in white robes. So old, no one actually knew who he was. They took it down a few months later. Where are you from, Runa? Just if so I can get, like, an idea here of, I don't know, the kind of area this might have been in. Just a small town on the outskirts of Alhan called Valhaven. Alhan, okay. Yeah, that's where, okay, I think I know where to go from here. That's all the questions I had for now. I hope I was able to help. You helped a lot, actually, and thank you for bringing me the cinnamon bread. I don't think I'm very hungry right now, but I'll eat it later. And I actually know who to go talk to now, but, yeah, thank you for talking to me, and I'm happy to answer whatever questions you have about magic whenever. Alright. So let's see, I want to go talk to Anthony because she said Alhan, so maybe he'll know something, but first I want to talk to Sebastian here, just because he seems very worldly, I think, so let's see what he's up to. Just writing a letter to send out with an order. Feel free to write a letter if you want. Just leave it here and I'll send it out for you. Alright, I might do that later. I don't have really anyone to write to right now, so, yeah. I heard the questions you were asking Runa. I don't think I can help, but I'd be wary of that necklace. Merchants are often very careful with jewelry that might be magical. They might be cursed. I did not think about that. I really did not. I don't think it's cursed. I mean, it doesn't look cursed to me. It looks perfectly normal, but I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with it. I don't know. But yeah, I want to go talk to Anthony over there. Yeah, he's over there. He's not here. I want to go talk to him really quick. Just because, you know, she said Alhan, and that's where he's from. So maybe he has, like, an idea of these white people in the people in white robes. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue-tied. Yeah, let's see what, Anthony is up to. Hey Anthony, I wanted to, ask you a few questions, but how are you feeling right now? You seem, you're not in the tent anymore, so you must be doing a bit better. A lot better. Thanks to everyone here. I actually wanted to ask you a few things. Oh, I guess we both have the same idea here. I wish I could ask him first because I really am tired after what all the questions Runa was asking me, but yeah, sure, Anthony, what's up? That old guy, he basically interrogated me this morning, badgered me until he was sure I didn't have magic, which I found odd seeing as you have magic. Is he just senile? You know what, Anthony, a part of me kind of wishes he did. He's just really against magic. Trust me, he really doesn't like me being here at all. I mean, if he could get me to leave, he would. I'm really sorry he interrogated you, but expect him to be nicer to you now than he is to me. He's not really nice to anyone, but he's better to those without magic, so he'll be a bit more, he just won't be rude to you as much. And yeah, he doesn't like people with magic, but he's fine with anyone who doesn't have it. That's unfortunate. You seem like a very kind woman. Beautiful, too. Coming out a little strong there, huh, Anthony? What? Don't kill me for being honest. Whatever you say, Prince of Casanovas, whatever you say. I'll wear that title with pride. Speaking of which, I was thinking of changing my look. For safety reasons. What color do you think I should dye my hair? I can't... It's hard for me to imagine you without, like, not being blonde. I don't know. That's just... I have a hard time visualizing that, but... I don't know. Maybe like brown hair? Something like that. I mean, you could change it to whatever color you wanted. I could indeed. Perhaps I will give it more thought. Now, I imagine you aren't just talking to me to ask me on a date. Oh, boy. How may I be of service to you, my lady? My lady? I am definitely not a lady, but I wanted to ask you some questions as well, so, let's start with, have you ever heard of, like, this group of people with white robes? Maybe, like, with some connection to Valhaven in Alhan? I can't say much on Valhaven, but there are a lot of paintings of those people in the vault under Heartshore. I was always fascinated by them, but couldn't find anything but a little bit of text on one of the paintings in another language. Unfortunately, I couldn't translate it, and the only place I had it written down was on the ship. If I remember it, though, I'll be sure to tell you. What I do know is that my father was scared of those people. He would never tell me why. Alright, that's interesting. They spoke another language. I really wish that hadn't gone down in the ship, because that would be really interesting to see. But have you seen this necklace before? Seems just like an old necklace to me. Alright, what about the Ender? Do you know anything about the Ender or the Ender Dragon or anything that has to do with that? Not a whole lot. I know I was taught it was an evil place, and the Ender Dragon was the worst thing to ever exist. I wonder how much of that is true, though. Alright, that's all the questions I had for now. Yeah. I hope I was able to help. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll have a new look. Okay, alright, I mean, I can't really visualize him looking any different. I mean, I don't know. And he definitely comes on strong with the whole date thing. He's very, yeah, he's very much a Casanova, that's for sure. I'm sure I'm not the first woman he's flirted with like that, so... I want to talk to Nia now. I feel like I'm interrupting something here, so... Let's see, what are they even up to? Always wear a flowy dress with dancing, so it'll spin with you. That's good advice! Oh, okay, wait, I think I know what's happening right here. So, a little while ago, Nia told me that she wanted to learn how to dance, so I think that's what's happening here, but... I don't want to interrupt, but I kind of need to, just to talk to Nia, so, I really hate to interrupt, but, Nia, I have a few questions for you, if you can, like, spare a moment or two. Ask me anything. Alright, so I was talking to Runa and Anthony, And Runa had told me that back in our hometown, there was this statue of this guy that was cloaked in white. And Anthony, who's from Alhan, France, he was telling me that he found this painting like in the vault under like the castle or something, that of those like same white people in white who were speaking in like a different language, and he could never decipher it. So do you happen to know anything about those people, or the like, I don't know, like the paintings or the language or something? Anthony is indeed correct. Those paintings would have text in another language because those White Road people spoke another language, a very special one. Those people were dragon lords. They spoke a draconic language that could only be spoken by those born to be dragon lords. It's a trait passed down from parent to child, though some people with dragon lord parents didn't inherit the trait. Dragon lords had the ability to not only talk to dragons, but could also command them to do anything they wanted. Each dragon lord had a special bond with one certain dragon. Wow. Wow, you know a lot about this. That's really interesting. How do you know all that? Many dragon lords were witches and warlocks. They are a big part of our history, but many lines of dragon lords were killed off, as were many witches and warlocks in general. Oh, Nia, I'm really sorry to hear that, but yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. Do you know anything about the Ender and the Ender Dragon? Yes, actually, and it ties with the Dragon Lords. It's said that the Ender Dragon would only bow to one Dragon Lord, the most powerful one to ever exist. Though many have tried, none have ever been able to even reach the Ender. The Ender Dragon is very ancient. No one knows where it came from or how it ended up in its own realm. Wow. Yeah. So, the Ender Dragon Lords. Alright, so maybe I can, like, find a Dragon Lord or something. I don't know if Nia would know any, but, yeah, alright. Do you happen to know anything about this necklace I have on me? That I don't know anything about. Just looks like a family heirloom to me. I don't sense anything wrong with it either. Alright, so I think that means I'm safe with it. If she senses nothing nothing is wrong with it, then maybe I don't need to worry about it, like Sebastian was making me feel a little worried about it, but I don't think I'm worried about it anymore. So thank you for answering all my questions. I'll let you guys get back to your dance lesson. Actually, I do want to ask the same questions to Penelope here. So actually I'm going to interrupt for a few more moments, but you guys can get back to it right after. So Penelope, hi. I have some questions for you. Sure. Have you ever seen this, let me pull it out for you. Have you ever seen this necklace before? I haven't. I think it would be cute if it was polished a bit, though. Alright, it seems like no one really knows anything about this necklace, so, do you happen to know anything about the Ender Dragon? There are a few songs I know that are about the Ender, but I don't know how helpful that would be. I mean, yeah, probably not too helpful. What about a group of White Road people? Or maybe you might know them by like their name, like the Dragon Lords? I don't think so. I've never heard of Dragon Lords. Alright, that's all the questions I had. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Oh, don't worry about that, Penelope, don't. That's alright. Okay. So we were able to get a little bit of information that was really interesting. I want to do a little farming here really quick, just so stuff can start growing again. So this farm has actually worked out really well for us, but all that information is really interesting. So I have never heard of Dragon Lords before. That's not something I ever came across in the research I've done before. I don't really know what a Dragon Lord is. So Nia said they could talk to dragons and that they could command dragons to do anything they wanted. And that it's a trait passed down. And that the Ender Dragon would only bow to the most powerful one, but no one has been able to even reach the Ender Dragon. So how am I gonna ever end up finding the Ender Dragon if no one can reach it? This is not very helpful information. I mean, I understand how no one really probably knows anything that's super helpful, but I wish there was a way to like know if there was like, I don't know, just some way we could find the Ender Dragon, or someone who can. Just, I really wish that they knew more, but I guess, you know, they don't know everything. So all right, thank you guys for watching episode 8 of Minecraft Ender. It was a short one, but we did get a little bit of helpful information on our mission. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!